thank you all for being here. I know it's quite a shock, but believe me when I say that I have come to give my briefing as requested by my father. For it is him that I serve. I have taken this special time out from my late-night talk show to speak directly to you and the American people. My sermon is entitled, My Hypocritical Amendment to the Constitution, after a bombing in her district that claimed the lives of many of her constituents, including her tranny husband Marcus. Michelle Bachmann, along with her lesbian lover, saw me Jesus. I then told them to repent, for the rapture will soon be upon them. They claimed they saw men in white sheets that foretold my coming and the coming of my brothers, Moses, Martin and Mohammed. These men led them down a slippery slope, and they unwittingly followed them to their tea party. The men told them that they had a new plan for America. Michelle started to cry and went to a confessional. She moaned, then said, "I have a dream." The reverend then asked her, what was her dream? She responded, becoming President of the United States. She then said that she needed conversion therapy, because she could not help but think about Sarah mowing down her lawn. The reverend then told her to close her eyes. He then stuck his big black penis in the glory hole and then said, "Suck on this." And so she did. She then decided to have a sex change, and wanted Paul Ryan to be her gay lover. Sarah got so angry that she attended a seance and contacted Paul Revere, and asked him if he could make special appearance. He answered, "Please ride my white horse and ring my bells." She again asked if he can make her come, like Boner. He called her an idiot snot, whore. Then took her and Michelle onto the steps of the White House, and had his other founding fathers fondle both their clitoris. Some of the wealthiest Americans held a meeting after witnessing what they just saw. Trump and Giuliani was not invited, due to a scandal that implicated them receiving blowjobs by Walsh and West. The last option they had was to evoke both Hitler and Mussolini, whom attempted to wipe out democracy by throwing up electric fences for the very poor, low-income whites, the middle class, blacks, gays, women, Hispanics, Muslims, Asians, the disabled and above all, seniors. I tell you, this is true, for I am Lord and I would not lie. I am pure as the driven snow. Seeing all that has been bestowed upon the zealots, the right-wing nut jobs, headed by Mitch, Todd, Romney, Ryan and their gang, wanted to perform an illegitimate rape the strippers at their upcoming convention. I had to intervene, seeing that it involved illegal penetration, and therefore I forbid it, as it was not a form of immaculate copulation. Before the Appalachians, I mean the GOP, were about to claim victory over President Obama, Obamacare and their private jets, Hitler, along with Mussolini, once again appeared. They wanted them to negotiate a deal with my fallen brother Legion. They then said, "Their horns from the sixth corner of the earth we intercede on behalf of the GOP. What say thee, and will my brothers be paid?" He then let out a horrifying laugh and said, "Fuck off." He then said, "Ask Warren Buffett, he has it right." Trump jumped in to give his opinion. Satan then said, "Who asked you? You low-life son of a bitch with no class. I will be calling you soon to be my lap dog deep into the bowels of hell." My cousin then said, "They will get a big fat zero." While they were all laughing in amusement, I had Michael the Archangel round up all the racist teabaggers and Republicans, along with some independents and Democrats, into a concentration camp outside of West Africa, and had them infected with Ebola until they were no more. Both Hitler and Mussolini was dragged back to hell until mandatory job creation was implemented to cover the shithole of a recession that Laura Bush and Dick Cheney, the war criminal, started. Sorry, I mean single quotee that was caused by false prophecy of wars, which Bush Jr. will pay for very soon. So saith the shepherd, as God is my witness above. In conclusion, I would like to add that President Obama, along with the Democrats and moderate Republicans, gave me both thanks and praise. I told Obama, "Don't you ever blink." Obama thanked me and said, "Lord, I can assure you that I am not into catching herpes from Sarah and Mrs. Bachmann." I then said to all my new Facebook fans, "Sons, daughters. You have both gotten off impressively and inexpensively. Hopefully, you will blanket the far right and to follow us with your holy semen and impregnate them, whilst raising new and continuous revenue for America and for the rest of the poor world. Thank you and good night.